Hi, I'm Charlie, here with more simple tips to help you live the lifestyle you love. And that brings me to number 2. So do your choices and actions. You've got to think about how you put yourself out in the world and the things that you say. Because just like Pigpen on Charlie Brown, he had that cloud around him. So does your thoughts and your choices and your actions. They create an energy that is around you, and it can be either a real strong attraction factor or it can be a total repellent. So you need to think about that. Social media has seduced people into thinking that they can say anything they want, any way they want, and it doesn't matter because, oh, it's my freedom to say whatever I want. Listen. The freedom to actually say this or do that has nothing to do with respect, and it has nothing to do with common sense, and it has nothing to do with consideration. But those things all have to do with what you end up attracting to yourself and generating in the world. So think before you speak. And when you're out there, look at yourself and say, how am I presenting myself to the world? Am I doing things? Am I wearing things? Am I speaking in a way that is actually a front for a different person so that the people that I really want to attract can't see me because they're too distracted by this other shell that I'm putting out there that actually is not me? You got to ask yourself those questions. And that brings me to number 3. If you are continuously missing out on the romance and the courtship, where are you looking? Where are you meeting these men? Is it in the bar? Is it in the lounge? Is it on Tinder? Now listen, I would never say that you could not meet somebody that way because I think the universe is amazing. I met the love of my life from across the seas. We were in different countries and it all came together. So you never know how, but at the same time, it is your responsibility to keep your head clear, to keep your heart clear. Don't put unnecessary baggage on top of you in terms of experiences that are totally unnecessary. If you're on Tinder or one of these types of apps, which is basically like a homing device, remember, it makes me think of the battleship thing I used to play with as a kid, except we used it to sink ships, and it's kind of similar. I feel like people are using Tinder and it's sinking their love lives, okay? Don't sink your love life. If you're not meeting people of quality or you haven't figured out how to use an app like that and still pre-qualify so that the men that you meet are of at least the caliber that you want, even if it's not the match that you want, then get off of it, change it. But think about where you're looking. Think about the man that you're looking for, what kinds of qualities he has, and then ask yourself, would he be here looking for his partner or his potential partner? If the answer is no or even a maybe, that's worth some extra consideration on where you should be and what you ought to be doing. The most important thing is that your love life is truly what you make it. You should not be embarrassed about anything. Our challenges, the things that we fall down on and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that, those are the things that unite us the most. It's not the things that we excel at. So get out there, be honest with yourself, and remember, I can always help you shift any dating pattern or figure out and pinpoint exactly what are the things that are getting in the way, that are driving you to go this way when you really want to have results that are only going to come from going that way. The most important thing is that you take some responsibility in your dating life. The chivalry is out there, the love is out there, the romance is out there for you. But you've got to make sure that you are bringing yourself to the table in a way that you actually can receive it, and you're also eliciting that from someone else where they want to do that because they feel like it is going to be honored, it's going to be received, it's going to be appreciated, it's going to be understood. So ask yourself those questions, make sure that you're not getting in the way, and if you're having trouble with this, you would not believe the shifts that I have helped women make and men so quickly in their dating lives, where they went from, well, let's just say some patterns that were not so good to having absolutely amazing relationships. It's not that difficult. It's more about pinpointing what's going on, making the shifts, and then the results are always there. So if you need help, just call me. We can work via Skype, phone, or in person, depending on where you live. In the meantime, subscribe to my YouTube channel. New videos every single Wednesday. Join me back here next week for another simple video on how you can get more out of life and love. And let me know if there's something that you want to see, and I'll include it in the future video. Cheers.